Daytona 500 last year. I think he might do pretty good this race. I said he may still not race this 500. I hope so. I hope nothing bad happens, but seems to be if something bad happens to him, he does good. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a blessing in disguise for him last year. I think what helped him out a lot last year was because he was able to rest. A lot of the drivers had to race, you know. He was more fresh. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's what helped him, I think.
I mean, I think he'll win this duel. I don't know about Daytona 500, but the duel, I think he will win.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go. You know what? Hey, Mike, pick your upset in the duel number 2. We'll go back to duel number 1 and pick an upset there. But
I don't remember everybody from duel 2. I had my guy picked right before the show started.
okay, they got Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson, Carl Edwards, Kurt Busch, Casey Mears, Ryan Newman, Ty Dillon, Eric Almirola, Jay McMurray, Kyle Larson, Matt DiBenedetto, Michael Waltrip, Danica Patrick, almost said Danny Patrick, AJ Allmendinger, Michael Annett, Landon Castle, Robert Richardson Jr., David Gilliland, Reese Orson, Martin Truex Jr., and Brian Vickers.
Give me Casey Mears.
Casey Mears? You know what? That would have been my upset pick too, but since you took it from me, I'm going to go with Eric Almirola.
Yeah, I mean, he's an upset pick, but not really, because he don't want a Daytona race, but yeah.
He's an upset, though. No one's expecting him.
Yeah, no, he's definitely an upset.
It's
funny that he won the race and I went too, that got rained out.
I'm going to pick for my main winner. I'm going to go with, give me Edwards, bro. I like Edwards' car. I think he's going to...
That's a big pick. Edwards has been pretty decent lately.
Yeah.
I think this might be his year.
He might do it this year. I mean, I've always been a fan of Carl Edwards.
Nah, I've never hated on Carl Edwards. He's not been one of my guys I'd like to win the championship, but I've never hated on him. So.
What about Matt Kenseth? You got a different story with Matt. Well, you hated Matt Kenseth. Do you still hate him today?
Not to this day, I don't.
Well, you did. You did have a history.
On that old faithful day in Martinsville, I changed my perspective of Matt Kenseth.
Yeah.
Folks, I was a Matt Kenseth. When I first started watching NASCAR, Matt Kenseth was one of my favorites. Probably my top 2 favorite drivers of the race. Then this one fateful night in Bristol at the night race. This was back when me, Logan, and Logan's dad was all in a championship.
Wait, what?
And the way it worked was that if you're in first or second, you got a point. If you had first or second, you got a point, whatever.
Yeah, we really simplified the point system.
Stewart and Kenseth, 1 and 2 on my team. I'm like, yes, there's a chance I'm about to win this. Yes. Boom, wreck, both of them out. I'm like, Kenseth, you are on my S list now, because I completely lost. And then I just didn't like him because he caused the wreck. So I'm like, this dude, oh man, you get out of here with that.
Dude, I remember watching that, and me and my dad was laughing. It was hilarious. Because we were like...
But luckily, Matt Kenseth gained my respect back, which I guess he really don't care if he lost me or not.
It was a couple of years, though. It was a couple of years. This didn't just happen to flip a switch overnight. It was like 2 years, I think, after that, or 3.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was like, I was slowly taking them back. It was still like, I hate you. Then Martinsville.
Deeply rushed.
Logano's turn. I'm like, Kenseth, you are my guy. I love you, man.
Forget all those years of me hating you.
I mean, that Martinsville race was truly probably the best race last year I've ever watched in my life. Next to the Homestead race in, I can never remember the year. 11, I think it was. The year still won his championship, his last championship. That was probably my favorite race. But Martinsville, that race was a close second because of what happened there and the fact that Gordon won his last race. But seeing Logano get turned by Kenseth, who was a lap down, and Logano was in first place competing for a championship, just made me so happy.
Yeah, Joey Logano's not well liked by Mike, apparently, guys.
No, I have a strong dislike for Logano because he complains too much. He's
He's a good driver. He just complains too much. I mean, like he's kind of like a crybaby if you really think about it.
He's a good driver, but man, he's a crybaby. He's a crybaby, and he could not. He can't stand up for himself and nothing. Like I just don't like him. And when he turned Matt Kenseth, where was it at? Was it at?
That was at you know, I think he could have backed off of Kenseth there. That looked kind of.
I mean, it wasn't 100% as intentional as Kenseth was to him, but I mean, it was kind of. I forgot what race it was.
I think it was Chicago. No, it wasn't Chicago. It was Kansas. Was it Kansas?
What? I want to say it might have been Kansas.
I think it was
but
Kansas.
It basically eliminated Matt Kenseth, kind of.
Yeah, it eliminated Matt Kenseth.
So when I found out that Matt Kenseth got suspended, I was like, what the hell? Like, why did y'all suspend Kenseth for doing that?
Yeah, but I mean, at least Kenseth got the last race of the year, though, so.
I mean, I do understand why. I understand, like, how it was wrong, because he was a lap down and Logano wasn't. But still, it's kind of the same situation. But that, I mean, guys, when he turned Logano and the crowd went crazy, I went crazy. My dad was like, oh my goodness, he saw that? I'm like, yeah, I said, that's called short track racing.
It was nice. It was awesome. Yeah, okay, I think I picked Edwards to win duel number 2. And my upset pick for duel number 1, I will put, you know what? No one probably even knows this guy. Cole Witt's going to win it.
Alright, give me the lineup for the second one.
I mean, the first one, Chase Elliott, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Ricky Stenhouse, Ryan Blaney, Austin Dillon, Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Casey Kane, Paul Menard, Brad Keselowski, Greg Biffle, Brian Scott, Michael McDowell, Reagan Smith, Chris Buescher, Bobby Labonte, Trevor Bayne, Clint Boyer, Cole Witt, David Reagan, Josh Wise, and Kevin Harvick.
I'm going with somebody who hasn't been doing hot in the last couple of years. Greg Biffle.
All right. I don't think no one's expecting him either. That could be an upset pick. Yeah.
I want to stick with the Biff.
Stick with the Biff. All right. So we got them winning the duels here. Now, okay. Let's get down to the main meat of this whole episode here. Let's get down to the Daytona 500. Mike, who is going to be the win Daytona 500 this year?
Ron Guidry.
Ron Guidry? All right. UL baseball pitcher, in case you didn't know. And he played for the Yankees. I did a baseball card on Ron Guidry when I was in middle school. But seriously, Mike, we need a pick.
I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
You want me to make a pick?
Yeah, you go ahead and make a pick. This was a good little brain thinker.
You know, there's so many things that come up and it kind of like shocks you that this is a race that's a shock value to it. 2011, Trevor Bayne came out of nowhere and won Daytona 500, beating Carl Edwards. That was probably my favorite Daytona 500 memory, if I had to pick one, because it was so unexpected, you know. I mean, Trevor Bayne, this like 19-year-old kid that won Daytona 500. If I had to pick anybody that I think, and they say that unlimited winners do not win the Daytona 500, which Denny Hamlin won the unlimited. I think Hamlin will not win Daytona 500 because I'm going to go with history, because I don't think he has a chance. Well, I think he's got a chance, but I don't think he's going to have enough to where he's going to win it. I believe the Daytona 500 winner will be Ryan Newman. Give me Newman.
The Rocket Man?
The Rocket Man's going to pull it off again.
The guy who already has a win at Daytona?
Yep. Give me Newman.
I honestly don't know.
Like I said, it's a crapshoot. It's luck. I think Ryan Newman's luck will be on that day.
Oh, I like Ryan Newman's chance of winning that race. But, oh, man. Let's continue on with the show, and I will get to my pick.
Okay, we're switching gears now. We're going to go talk about a little bit of baseball, fellas.
Yeah, by the time the show's over, folks know where Mike will have a pick for y'all.
Okay, opening weekend of baseball. Who's ready for it, Mike? You ready?
Let's be more specific, though, Chief. College baseball.
College baseball. Yeah,
MLB.
MLB.
It's opening week for MLB.
No, not MLB. The UL Lafayette Ragin Cajuns are going to take on Sam Houston State on Friday, well, which is tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Mike, you going to the Friday game or what?
Nope, got work.
Got work. Okay, we're going for Saturday for sure. Then after that, we're going to the Ice Gators game. So it'll be a fun, packed day.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday is gonna be a hell of a day for me and Chief. I mean, Ice Gators, baseball and the 500 is kind of like a poof, big old happy time.
Happy weekend there.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for it. Then I got no tests coming up, so it's like, ooh, no studying. So
yeah, that's the way it goes. I think you know what? I was reading an article that Jay Walker had posted on ESPN 1420. Said UL's loaded. UL is so loaded this year everywhere except in one position.
The catcher's position.
The catcher.
One of the most important positions.
Yeah, that's the problem. He's going to be very durable. He can't get hurt this year.
And folks, it's not that it's not a good player who's behind the plate. He's actually probably one of the best players on the team who's behind the plate. It's the fact that there's nobody behind him to play. Because a catcher cannot really play every game. They'll get worn out, they'll get tired. But if he gets injured, you have nobody to back him up. Every other position, if somebody gets injured, there's somebody who's almost as good, if not as good, as the person who's started.
Yeah, that's the good thing about having depth in your lineup because you're able to get different things. I mean, UL does have a backup. Don't trust me, they have someone, but the talent level we haven't seen from the player yet. Who knows? They might come out there and surprise everybody, but you got to alternate your catchers every now and then to avoid them getting so tired playing game after game. You get wore out. It's a long haul college baseball season like it is for the MLB. So, all right, Mike. Predict and also a little side note: the UL softball team, they got a top 10 top 25 matchup going on. It's a top 10 actually. Baylor Bears is coming to town to take on the Lady Cajuns.
Oregon.
Wait. Oh my God! Why did I say Baylor? I don't know why I said Baylor.
I think Baylor's later in the year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Okay. Oregon. Yeah. My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oregon and then Texas Tech is coming also soon.
Yeah. Oregon is ranked. UL women are ranked number 7. Oregon's ranked number 5, I think.
5 or 6.
5 or 6, somewhere around there. So yeah, that's gonna be a good game. I wish we could attend it, but they got the baseball game going at the same time. So.
I was going to try to attend the game tomorrow, but it's at 2 and it's at 6. They got 2 games on tomorrow for the girls, and I can't make it to either one of them because I got work. But Saturday I'm off, so I'm going to try to make it to the men's, but I won't be able to make it to the women's at the same time. Yeah,
that's the way it goes. I would go. My roommate's not a big fan of baseball. And it's kind of boring to go to a baseball game by yourself. You can at least talk to somebody about it.
It's boring to go by a baseball game by yourself. It's always fun.
I hate going by myself to like a football or a baseball game because it's not fun. Well, I mean, it's fun to a football game, but like you sit there by yourself, you got no one to talk to. You kind of feel.
Dude, I tell you right now, no matter what event I'm at, if I gotta go myself, I'll go by myself, sit there, relax, and watch some fun.
I can't do it. I just don't like it. I just don't like it that way. That's just me.
To speak something else on the depth of UL, because it surprised me to see it the other day. UL starting lineup for pitching is very, very weird this year. They had last year, if anybody paid attention, they had 2 freshman pitchers who were outstanding, came out of nowhere and just pitched their heart out. Gunnar AJ, which is the Friday starter, which was no surprise to me. I'm like, yes, that makes sense. He's the best pitcher on the team. But Saturday, I'm not complaining because Saturday pitch is very good. The whole weekend rotation, pitching staff is fantastic. Saturday, they got a guy by the name of Wyatt Marks. Fantastic pitcher. The only thing I don't understand is why Evan Gilroy's not a Saturday pitcher. Instead, he's a Wednesday pitcher.
Hey, the UL's got a great pitching staff this year. It's going to be really interesting to see how it's going to be.
I just don't understand that Evan Gilroy last year was easily a Saturday pitcher, and yet this year he's Wednesday. And then they got a freshman pitcher starting on Sundays, which is the least important day, really, unless you lose game 1 or game 2. But Nick Lee, dude can pitch.
Dude's got over a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Nick Lee is a great pitcher, and
if he can get a